Hello, my crafty friends. I'm just going to warn you at the beginning. This is my third try at making this video, and for some reason, the last 2 days, every time I've tried to do this, I've had it start buffering and pausing on me, and I've never had that before, so I'm not sure what's going on, if it's my computer or my camera or what. But anyway, we're just going to push our way through it this time, and if you see pauses in it, just have to forgive me for that. This is my 500 subscriber giveaway. It took me a little while to decide how I was going to go about doing a giveaway because I wanted to be sure to be able to give something to an international subscriber if they won. And so I finally figured out I made a PDF. Let me see if I can kind of thumb through this. I'll show you in a minute, but I made a PDF of some things, and that's what I'm going to give to an international subscriber or a USA subscriber if they would prefer to have this than the box. So I'm actually going to give two things away, the PDF and then the box. So let's look through the PDF first, and after I show you what's here, I'll tell you how to win. These first several are some painty papers that I did on sticker paper, and you can't tell looking at them like this that it's sticker paper. So I took pictures of them. Well, actually, I scanned them into the computer because I thought they were pretty and I liked them and I wanted to keep them and use them maybe as backgrounds on a journal or whatever. But I decided I would put these in the PDF to send out to you so you can have some of my art. The next three are jelly printing that I did on corrugated cardboard, and you can see the cardboard underneath there. And I also scanned these in because I just thought they turned out really well, and once I put something on top of them you wouldn't see it all, so I decided to add those. And then I have a couple of photographs here that I took at a church here in town. This was a lantern, and then this was they had a copper drain spout, and it was just beautifully patinaed, so I took pictures of that. And on our trip I took some photographs of some boats, and these are both pictures of those photographs that I took of the boats. And this one, the next few were at the train museum, and I just thought you could use these the same way you would use scrapbook paper for collage or backgrounds or whatever, so I included some of those. This was actually a mirror on the old train that I took a picture of because it was just cool texture. This was at the USS Texas battleship, and this link was, I think it was as long as I am. I'm not very tall, but for a link in a chain, 5 foot's pretty big. For a person, it's not, but for a link in a chain, it is. And it also has good rust and all kinds of neat stuff, so I took a picture of that. This was also somewhere on that ship. I don't remember where, but I also, like I said, I liked the rusty patina of it. And this is a doodle page that I did, and I just thought somebody might enjoy coloring it or just having some ideas of doodles to do for themselves. And this is a photograph of a acrylic pour that I did, and I really liked the way it turned out, so I took a picture of it so that if I did something on the actual piece, it wouldn't I wouldn't lose it. This was a crayon resist with some brushos, the powder pigments that you drop on, and this was the same thing but with a black crayon. And then the last thing I have here are some ephemera pieces that I scanned into my computer, and these are from the earliest ones are 1928, and the most recent ones are 1942, and these are different. I don't know. Some of them are passes, or I'm not even sure what to call them, but they're ephemera pieces from the railroad. So, sorry, I've had one of those pauses. And so I've got several of those, different ones. I got a whole bunch of them at an estate sale, and I scanned in the prettiest ones, and I'm sticking those in here for you to use in your art. And I've also included this. It says you may print off and use any of these images in your own art or a project that you give away or sell. You may not share or sell this PDF in part or in whole. Thank you for abiding by these copyright permissions for use. And I stuck that in with it because I don't mind you using this in stuff that you give away or even in stuff that you sell, but don't, the physical things that you print off, but don't share the PDF because I might want to give it to other people, and it's my right to do that, not yours. So that's that. And so you can decide when it comes time whether you want that PDF or whether you want this box if you're in the United States. And if you're international, you'll just have to enjoy the PDF if you win. In this box, I just filled it with as much stuff as I could. It's very heavy. If I tried to send this internationally, I'd probably have to sell my firstborn son to get it shipped. And so I'm not going to do that. I kind of like him. I used these napkins to kind of pad the end so that it would be full and things wouldn't slide around too much. And this is, yes, I have too many napkins, I know. This is one of each of the napkins that I have copies of. I have some napkins that people gave me in swaps, and those I didn't put in here because those would be things I only have one of. But I put those in, and then also this stamp. It's from Fabric Creations. I use one like it on my jelly plate, but you can use it however you want. I also stuck in here a piece of this wallpaper border. It's a wallpaper border, but I just thought it was beautiful, and it would be fun. It's bound to be fun to put in a journal or whatever. I haven't used it on anything, but I added some in Happy Mail a few times, so I stuck some in here. And then I've got a baggie of there's buttons, old buttons, and then there's several different kinds of old buttons. And then there's some tags, just clothing tags. Some of them have a button with them. Some of them have fibers. So if you bought a sweater and you needed to fix the hole in the sweater or whatever. So there's that kind of stuff in that baggie. And I've just put a bag full of those things in there for you to play with, make tags or whatever you want to do with them. You can stick them in your En Masse journal or your scavenger hunt book if that's what you want to do with them. There's also this card and envelope, and it's got an elephant and a tree on the front of it, but there's nothing inside it, so you can send it to someone or add it into a book or whatever you want to do. But it's got a lot of nice texture, so I stuck that in. And let's see, there we go. I've also put in these stamps, and I got these at Tuesday Morning. Oh, let me turn this off. Oh, I also put in these are the sheets that the girl who's taking your order at the Iron Skillet restaurant would have written down what you ordered, where you were sitting, and what you ordered, and then they would give you the total of what you owe. Sorry, I don't know how much I missed. They would give you the total of what you owe on here. And I thought those would be fun. I'm going to make a book out of mine, but I thought somebody might enjoy playing with those. I also stuck in one of these little journals from Dollar Tree. It's sewn on the back, and it has there's no lines on the paper. It's sketch paper or something, but it's got this embroidery floss, and so you can stitch on the cover if you want. It's got a nice elastic band, keep it shut. I thought it was a pretty cool little journal for $1. And then I also stuck in this Moodles book. It says happy. I want my subscribers to be happy, so I stuck one of these in there. Moodles or doodles with the power to change your mood, it says. And it's just, something to play in. Put that there, or I'll lose everything on the floor. And this is another just something to play in book. This one says Q&A a day, 365 questions, 4 years, 1,460 sketches, a 4-year journal for creatives. And what it is each day it has a question. This is March 10th, and it says depict movement, be it an apple falling from a tree or an Olympic sprinter. And then there's 4 squares. So each year you do a picture with this prompt for 40 years in a row. And so all year long you can do one little sketch, and then you put down, it says 20, and then you can add in what the year is. You don't have to use it this way. You can just use it as a sketchbook, or you can paint in it, or you can do whatever you want. But I just thought it was a cool sized book, and the cover was pretty. So I'm going to stick, and here's an example of what they're thinking for you to do with it. So I put one of those books in there. I got one for myself that I haven't done anything in yet, but I've also stuck in a couple of quilting magazines just for some fun images, or if you're a quilter, then that could be inspiration for quilts. Look at those. Isn't that amazing? Now that's art. Sewn art. That's what that is. It's just gorgeous. Anyway, those are in there. I think all quilts are art, to be honest, but that just really, really amazes me. And then I've got 3 different coloring books in here. One is Inspired Coloring Travel Book, and it's got gold on some of the pages, so that it's adding in, a little something. It's not just black and white. So I thought that would be fun. And then this one, the Flower Fairies coloring book, it's got really pretty images, and they're only on one side, so you're not ruining anything if you cut the pictures out and use them in a journal somewhere. But those were really pretty images too, I thought. So I've got that book in here. And then the last thing I've got in here is a book called My Mother, My Heart, a joyful book to color. And it's just, I think it's just a way of honoring your mother. But you could color it and then give it to her if you want to. That would probably be a nice Mother's Day gift. Or you could just give the book to your mom and let her color it. You can use it however you want, because it's yours if you win the giveaway. So now let me tell you how to win the giveaway. I got some... Let me see if I can zoom in here a little bit more so you can see this. Okay. To enter the giveaway, you have to be an open subscriber. What that means is that you're not, you don't have your subscription hidden. So if I go to my subscriber list, I can find you. So if you're an open subscriber, then I want you to comment on this video. I also want you to email me at talktome@dlc96.com. Email me there, and in that email, I want you to include your address if you live in the United States, or the country you live in if you're an international subscriber. If you do live in the United States, I want you to tell me if you want to be entered into the digital giveaway or the box giveaway. If you're an international subscriber, you will automatically be entered into the digital giveaway but when you tell me what country you're from. And the third thing I want you to do is name your 2 favorite videos that I've done and tell me why they're your favorites. And then let me know if there's something you would like me to record a video on, or something that that you would like to learn how to do, and maybe I can learn how to do it and then share that information with you. But this last one is will really help me a lot, so that I can make sure I'm giving, I'm putting out, content that you like and enjoy. So that's how you enter the giveaway. You may also use this email address to anytime you want to send me an email. If you're a subscriber, it's not. If you want to say something or ask a question or whatever, but you don't want it to be in the public comments, you can email me at this email address. It's purely for my YouTube channel, so that's what I'm using it for. See, is there anything else you need to know? I guess not. I'll just say thank you very much for subscribing to my channel. I got to 500 plus subscribers way faster than I thought I would, and I'm just really grateful that all of you like what I'm doing enough to stay subscribed. And I hope to continue to give you things that you enjoy, and I hope that you'll tell me if there's something you would like me to do. God bless you. Oh, I just remembered the one other thing I needed to tell you. This video, actually, this giveaway will be open for 2 weeks. So on August the 6th, I will look at everyone who's commented on the video and who sent me an email, and I'll match up the names. And if you did both of those things with this information on your email, then I will enter you into the giveaway. And if you're a U.S. subscriber and you want to enter into the box giveaway, I'll put you on one list. If you're an international subscriber or U.S. subscriber who would like to be entered in the digital giveaway, I'll put you on a separate list. And I will number each of those as they come in. So each email as it comes in, that's how you're going to get your number. And then I'll do a video at the end of 2 weeks where I will put those numbers in a bowl or something and draw them out. And then we'll find out who won, the box or the digital. So God bless you and good luck. I hope you win. Bye-bye, friends.